Nod's taken away our air support for this region. We're going to take it back. Your best bet is a coastal landing to reinforce a small GDI outpost still holding on. From there, you can mount an offensive while I prepare some naval support.
Reinforcements ready.
Yes, sir.
Incoming transmission.
Cleared.
This GDI base is the last fighting resistance in the area. Eliminate the assaulting Nod forces to take control of the base.
Welcome back, Commander.
Unit lost.
Don't let up!
We have a bit of a situation on our hands. Although, thankfully, like prior missions, the damage is pretty minimal from the AI.
That's it! Keep them down!
As you can imagine, it's scripted to be this way.
Rifle squad. Roger that, sir. We're on our way. Yes, sir. Rifle squad.
Right away, you also notice that we do have a battleship with us, which implies that we are going to have it available to shoot at things.
Yes, sir.
Unit under attack.
Thanks for getting me out of that mess. I didn't think High Command would respond so quickly.
Sniper team
Intelligence
ready.
data updated.
Reporting
Enemy
in.
units sighted. Incoming
Keep your weapon
transmission.
ready.
Commander, there are 2 functional hangars left. If we can take them back, the Orca could provide air support for our troops. Establishing...
I believe you mean airfields?
Commander, Nod forces are attacking our airfield. You need to get in there ASAP and
Bravo
save the
1,
key
reporting
structures.
for duty. We can get in there and designate a target for bombardment.
The GDI snipers can designate targets for long-range bombardment from artillery pieces. Squads in the city, select an artillery piece, such as the battleship, and click the bombardment button to activate it. Under attack. Training.
Now, while we do have the battleship, and as the game has explained, we do get to use it, it's far less powerful than its general's counterpart, which honestly sucks. I frankly don't understand why they would have this limitation. They basically make it so that it's impossible to actually shoot at targets.
Ready. Yes, sir. APC ready.
They can only be directed at targets of opportunity within the... It's not even visual range, it's a predetermined range from the snipers.
Rifle squad ready.
And it's pretty restrictive. Restrictive to the point where I wouldn't really bother.
Ready when you are.
I think I use it twice, maybe, and that's kind of more just to show how it exists and how it does a thing, rather than it being particularly useful.
Personnel carrier. APC standing by.
I think another problem I have with this scenario is that you kind of don't have enough funds, because everything is low health and you don't really want to risk losing it to some surprise attack. I just went ahead and repaired all my buildings, and I think that put a serious strain on my funds.
What do you say? Heading over. Watch your step now.
Now, we've already seen that having APCs with grenadiers and so on is pretty strong, so we'll stick to that for the moment anyways, and eventually make ourselves more comfortable with our own airfields.
APC standing by. Fire! Right away. Park it there.
Unit under attack.
Personnel carrier. Ready when you are. We're coming.
Let's get to that tip
Personnel
zone.
carrier.
New bonus
APC,
objective.
what's the plan? Ready when you are. Right away.
It should probably also be pointed out that while you can, and most likely should, just for the bonus objective, save all of the snipers,
How's our position? Scanning new
they don't
area.
really do too much.
There is one more Bravo in the city.
They're
Commander.
alright. I don't particularly find them super useful.
Select target. Unit under attack.
Note that,
Proceed with caution. This place
as in previous episodes, I've mentioned how infantry kind of takes a
Updated. Select target.
back seat compared to everybody else, everybody being vehicles, which is fine. You don't need
Transmission.
infantry
Nod is
necessarily to
controlling the
be
area with a large base
game-changing.
to the northwest. The base is
However,
funded against
when you-
ground attacks.
when you have missions like this, eventually you're going to be attacked by vehicles, or when vehicles attack, they just can't do anything. It's kind of pass over for the next guy.
Unit lost.
Where's our next target?
Ready when you are.
we can already see that I've already lost several of my Pathfinders, several of my snipers, and that's specifically because Venom, a patrol craft, showed up, were able to scan, and immediately took them out.
Cancelled.
Kind of a reverse Hampton Roads from prior times.
On hold. Cancelled.
Pitbull
Enemy
ready for
unit
action.
sighted.
Commander?
This area clear?
Pitbull ready for action. Already.
Let's get there.
Select target.
Squad ready for combat.
Now, while I wasn't able to show it just yet in any of the Nod videos, we do get a pretty good example of what happens when a turret hub is destroyed.
Personnel carrier.
Ready to tear it up.
Namely, all of its components are destroyed, which makes for easy removal, and if you're ever attacking a base, you kind of know what you should prioritize.
Coming in clear,
APC
Commander.
ready for
Keep
combat.
low.
Commander? Ready when you are.
The trade-off, if it wasn't clear, is that having 3 turrets, but 1 vulnerability, does allow them to
Ready
be
when you are. Commander?
rather front-loaded with the amount of damage they can do.
Training.
If you just don't have enough units to
Enemy unit sighted.
punch through, then you're just not going to be able to survive all that long.
Commander?
Unit lost.
APC standing by. We're coming.
We can already see the Pitbull kind of
Underway. APC
being the GDI counterpart to the attack bike.
Commander? Ready
They're
when you are.
vulnerable, they're alright in terms of speed, and they shoot 2 rockets, just like the attack bikes.
Grenade squad already.
Unit under attack.
There's nothing particularly special about them, although frankly, I don't recall ever really playing with them way back in the day when I used to play this, and we may just not have come across, quote unquote, their mission in the campaign yet.
Right away. Give it to us. Commander? We have contact, sir.
Missile squad ready for
Personnel
combat.
carrier.
Establishing the
Hang on.
uplink.
Great job rescuing the airfields, Commander. Now you have access to Orcas. I recommend you use them to help you take out that Nod base.
Thanks for finding us a place to land, Commander. We were almost out of fuel.
Insufficient
Skull
funds.
Squadron, let's help the commander here take back our airfield.
Intelligence
Yes,
data
sir. Ready for
updated.
orders. All systems go.
Rifle squad ready.
Commander,
Thankfully,
the
already having a
call for
recon
transport
of the Nod base, we can see that they don't have any anti-air turrets.
Most vehicles, which allows them to call for an aux transport. Call for transport is useful for getting units past natural barriers and ground defenses.
Personnel carrier.
So even just one small attack does quite well against the Nod base.
Unit under
APC,
attack.
what's the plan? Personnel carrier. Hang on.
There was a mention of the call transport ability.
I'll see you there.
This might have been a really good time to show it off, have the engineer call for it, and then just to fly over to the other side of the map, but we'll just do it the slightly slower way.
Orca unit. Yes, sir. Ready for orders.
Tiberium field depleted.
It's all ready. I see it. I'm on
If I remember correctly, there's at least like one mission where the call to transport or call for transport will come to play, so don't really feel the need to show it off just yet.
Commander? Ready when you are. Fire! Standing by. Ready when you are. Personnel carrier. Stay on them! Right there!
Building captured. Bonus objective complete. Select target.
Hit him! Hit him! Operations underway.
So yeah, unless I start bringing the snipers up with me, I won't be able to shoot the battleship. It's not really worthwhile anyways.
Unit
The Orcas do particularly well, and they
Personnel
don't
carrier.
have any defenses against it,
Yes, sir.
so...
Ready for orders.
APC standing by.
Orca
enemy
unit.
base sighted. Unit promoted.
Pilot responding. Take it out. Keep it coming.
Objective complete.
APC, what's Take them out!
Mission accomplished.
Well, Commander, you've done good. DC is back in our control. We also have a new acting director, Redmond Boyle. He's the former GDI Treasury Commissioner. I know what you're thinking, but that's our succession protocol. Everybody above Boyle in the chain of command went down with the Philadelphia. Look, the good news is Boyle's a sharp man with control of the purse strings, and we're going to need every penny we have to win.
Excuse me, General, but I thought you should know... Never mind.
General Granger, Redmond Boyle, this is an honor. Truly. You had no idea I was coming. I apologize, but I was touring the area and I wanted to stop by and offer my gratitude for what you're doing.
Well, don't thank me, Director. Thank the Commander.
Commander, great to have you on our side. Your efforts on the battlefield have been an inspiration to us all, but I encourage us not to rest on our laurels. We cannot be content to simply take back what was ours in the first place. If not once a war, let's give them one. A war to end their reign of terror once and for all. But first things first. Finish what you started here in D.C., Commander. Take back the city. Show the world the tide is turning.
So who had Billy D. Williams on their actor card?
Well, Commander, you've done a tremendous job in this sector, but there's still one more battle to win. You need to retake the White House. From a tactical standpoint, we both know it's purely symbolic, but we cannot underestimate the value of perception in this war. We want to show the world we've stopped the bleeding and have Nod under control. A word of caution, however. Nod's elite forces are employing stealth. Your countermeasure is to take out their disruption towers. Do this, and you'll blow their cover. Good luck, Commander.